Hey everybody, I'm excited today. I had to do some errands in town, and I drove past a place. There was a little flea market, and something about it called out to me. It was a kind of almost a hole in the wall, but it did have a nice sign. There was like nobody there, so I stopped. I ended up stopping back later in the day. It just felt like something was telling me to go by there. I know, right? Anyway, so I walked around a little bit and found a few things that I'm pretty proud of, and I'm gonna flip it around here and I'm gonna show them to you. These are a couple things I picked up today. I really don't know the name of the place that I picked them up. I should have written it down, or at least took a picture of it so I'd remember. But anyway, you see here, I believe this is volume 1, the Foxfire book. There was a tag on it inside that said how much it was, but they take those off so they can pay the people that put them up. It's not completely tore up. It's in pretty good shape. I don't see anything wrong with it. This one is, I believe, like I said, number 1. This is number 9. And it's in better shape than the other one, I believe. And both of those were $4.50 a piece. I seen this one on, what is it called, Thrift Books online for $5 and some change. I saved $1, but I had it in hand. I could look at it. It was right there. That looks like a pretty good place to get this series if you're looking for this series. And I have been interested in this series for a while, and maybe if I like these, I'll get the rest of them. I hear they're really great. This one, you know, it's number 9, but for $4.50, they look like a great deal. I picked them up. On books, I also picked up a copy of A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. I read this in high school. I don't remember all of it, and I thought, you know, it was $1. So for $1, I figured, why not? I may pick it up and read it again sometime. And I'm not reading the other pile of books that I have to read on my nightstand, right? So here you have one of the U.S. style, or U.S. I guess issued, you would say, wool blankets. You see there's 2 of them. They're both in the Ziploc bags. They are advertised as military. I found them on the bottom shelf in a little booth all the way in the back corner, and I was like, you know, I saw these stacked up like so, and I was like, what is this? You know, somebody got him a blanket in there. And I happened to flip it over, and it had a tag on it that said military blankets. And I walked past them. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And, you know, if they're actually military blankets, that's a pretty neat deal. But I did decide to go back, and I opened this bag here, and this was not on the top. And when I opened the bag, I instantly realized they were wool blankets and not just somebody's fleece blankets. And as you can see, as I uncovered them, they are the U.S. version military issue wool blankets. Now, these are about $20. That is the cheapest I've found somewhere. I got both of these for $7.50 a piece. So if you're good at math, for just under $25, I got 2 really good wool blankets, a copy of Charles Dickens' Tale of Two Cities, and 2 Foxfire books that are supposed to be full of good information for homesteading style and prepping style lifestyle. Really? Nobody can understand what you said. Okay. Bye-bye. So there you have it. Pretty good deal. I'm gonna flip her around. So there you go. I usually go into the antique stores and flea markets to look for tools, old saws and chisels and files and stuff like that. You know, stuff that's hard steel. I have an interest in forging, and they say that old stuff like that is good steel. I don't know yet. I'll have to learn. But yeah, I always look at, take a glance at some of the books. I couldn't believe I found these 2 books. You know, the Charles Dickens book popped right out. It was sitting right out on front, and I was like, man, look at that. I hadn't read that since high school. And I opened the front cover, and it said $1, so I was like, yep, I'm buying that. Just, you know, just because I might read it again one day. It's not gonna hurt to put it up in the library. You know, so maybe one of these days the kids may want to read it or something. And of course, you can't pass up a good wool blanket for the price that I found these for. I'm proud of that. $7.50 for a quality wool blanket is a very, very good price. And if you look for wool blankets, you'll see that they're not very price efficient. What is the word? They're not cheap. They're not cheap like me, but you can find them sometimes if you look hard. So yeah, I guess moral of the story today is stop by your flea markets and your antique stores and look for some goodies. If that makes sense. I think it was a good find. I think I had a good day, a lucky day. So all right, that's about it. Rambled long enough about buying some stuff. All right, y'all have a good one.